Hello again, everybody. I'm Jim Leahy along with Ryan Suji. Welcome to our coverage of University of Hawaii Volleyball. The University of Hawaii has been absolutely perfect in WAC play. They are 19-1 overall for the season. They are 9-0 in the conference. And tonight they face Boise State. It's another gaggle of games how this schedule goes. Boise State tonight, New Mexico State on Sunday, and then La Tech on Monday. And this is the first of three after following another gaggle on the road. But Hawaii has survived every test. And now tonight against Boise State, they are the overwhelming favorite. One, because of their record. Two, because they're at home. And three, they've already faced Boise State only 6 days ago. So when you look at this match, Hawaii is poised for victory number 10 in the conference.
Well, I think there's no doubt that Hawaii has continued to dominate in the Western Athletic Conference, not dropping a single set to a WAC opponent so far this season. I think a lot of the success has to be with the fact that Hawaii is comfortable playing with each other. This is a veteran team. A lot of these girls grown up playing volleyball together, and Hawaii just simply finds a way to win. So look for Hawaii to continue to dominate. However, the last time these two teams played, Boise State nearly pulled an upset in the second set and eventually lost 25-23. So this could be a very competitive match.
What about the keys for tonight?
Well, the keys first for Boise State is strategic serving. We know that they are going to be a very aggressive serving team. They're third in the conference in aces already, but they need to be a little bit more strategic in their serves, creating opportunities by serving short, breaking up Hawaii's offensive strategy, and also serving their passers a little bit deeper. For the Rainbow Wahine, it's what about Raber? A lot has been asked of this freshman outside hitter to step up during the conference play and during the regular season play, but Michelle Weber has got to find opportunities to score a little bit more. Hawaii's going to need her in the postseason, and what better time than to make use of this freshman than right now in WAC play.
And when we come back, we'll get things started. It's Hawaii against Boise State. Welcome back, everyone, on this homecoming weekend. The starting lineups are sponsored by Hawaiians Health Federal Credit Union, where membership is open to all island residents. Hele mai, you belong. Boise State, Fiona Jones, Elizabeth Grimm, the outside hitters. Kirsty Whitney is the defensive specialist. The middle blockers for Boise State. Sadie Maughan, then Alicia Young. The setter is Brianne Nesselhuff, and the libero is Amanda Remy, coached by Sean Garris. And they come in with a record of 17-9, 4-6 in the WAC. For Hawaii, the usual. This is the way they will line up tonight. Kanani Danielson, Chantil Satelli. Emily Maeda is the defensive specialist. Middle blockers are Brittany Hewitt and Emily Hartong. The setter is Danny Mafua, and the libero is Elizabeth Ka'ai Hui. They are coached, of course, by Dave Shoji. And Dave Shoji has been around a while. This is his 36th year, 1,035 wins, 177 losses, 85% winning percentage. So Boise State, who lost in 6 days ago to Hawaii, faces them again, only this time it is in Honolulu. Hawaii leads this series. It says they're 21-0. I believe it's 22-0.
I think you're right, Jim. It's 22-0.
Here are the officials for tonight's match. The up official is Eric Asami out of the Western Athletic Conference. Denise Hansen will be on the floor. The linesmen are Ryan Scudder and Dean Tamura. Now you see Mr. Scudder and Mr. Tamura. This health report is sponsored by HMSA, working for a healthier Hawaii. Report on both teams. All players are healthy, and so they are at full potential. Hawaii winning 6 days ago, 25-13, 25-23, and then 25-20. So we begin. Serving is Maeda. Mon tries to get it. It's blocked. Mafua getting the ball over is Hewitt. Getting the ball back is Harden. Nessel Huff again. Harden with just a little push. Excellent. Little touch on the ball. 1-0 Boise State. Now both teams have seen each other. They know exactly the potential.
And traditionally, night number 2 is a little bit closer because both teams had a chance to scout each other and just the overall familiarity with both teams.
Serving is Amanda Remy. Danielson. That's in the corner. Wait a minute, could be a net violation. But that net violation is going to be on Boise State, so it becomes academic. And we are tied at 1. Hewitt to serve. That's dug up by Jones. Gets it back from Nesselhoff. Saved by Maeda in the back row. Mafua Danielson. Danielson down the line. Diving dig. Excellent. A save there by Whitney, but 4 hits are called. Whitney didn't get enough help.
Well, great effort by Boise State. You can tell that they're coming out fired up, ready to play against this tough Rainbow Wahine squad.
Hewitt serves again. Dug up by Jones. Nesselhoff back to Jones. Double block. It's up. That's dug up by Maeda in the back row. Goes to Danielson. Little touch. That ball is shanked, but that is saved by Whitney. Ball is pushed over by Mafua. Danielson comes back near the net, punched over. Maeda is there. Mafua goes outside. Danielson over the double block. That'll be returned. Nesselhoff getting the ball across. And then the ball hit down by Hartung.
Emily Hartog, one of the most versatile players on the team. As you can see there, 2.12 kills per set. She not only plays in the middle, like we saw that during that last play, but she also will see some plays on the outside.
Hewitt continues to serve. Dug up by Jones. Ball is hit over by Young. And then blocked back down by Danielson. Hewitt serves again. That ball is saved. Getting the ball across is Harden. Mafua step out Hartung. Mafua with that back set worked perfectly.
Well, give credit to Brittany Hewitt for forcing a bad pass for Boise State, eventually resulting in a free ball for Hawaii, and Hawaii able to run their transition on the slide play to Hartog.
Hewitt serving again. Nesselhoff, ball is hit over by Young. Advantage Hawaii. Maeda goes to Danielson. As the angle, there's Jones. Jones again off the block. Satelli trying to save it. Maeda can't reach it. Goes behind the bench. So a point. Hawaii running off 5, though. Check that, yes, 5 points. And Boise only their second. Into the net. That serve by Lauren Ham just into the game, a senior from Coto de Casa, California. So Hawaii back to serve. Here is Mafua, 6-2, Hawaii leading first set. The ball is dug up by Remy, hit over by Jones, and gets it down in front of Maeda.
Great save by Jones. That set was a little wide outside the antenna, but Jones was able to make up the play and hit that ball right in front of a diving Emily Maeda.
Into the game is Kaylin Fellows. She hasn't played all year, but she is getting some action tonight. 5'10" sophomore from Woodway, Washington. Serving is Jones. Dug up by Kaeli. Ball is hit over by Satelli.
I don't think Chantillo expected that set to be that fast. Standing before tempoed that ball a little bit, and Chantillo just was a little late in her approach, hitting that ball wide.
Should have said Kaihui. Too many Hawaiians. Jones serving. Mafua, Satelli. The ball is dug up by Fellows, and that's 4 hits.
So that's at that time on that play. Mafua better set outside to Satelli. Satelli was able to get a quicker swing and a hit cross court. And we take a look here as Michelle Weber is rotated into the front line.
Danielson serving. Ball is hit over by Fellows. Mafua outside, and Weber with a good hit.
And that's what we talked about at the top of the broadcast, finding ways for Michelle Weber to score points. Great set by Mafua, split block, giving Weber an opportunity to score points for Hawaii.
Danielson serving, 8 serving 4. And that ball is shanked over the bench of Boise State. That went off Remy.
Well, that ball went off Remy's shoulder. Interesting, she didn't really move her feet at all, just kind of caught that ball and chicken winged it right into the cameras.
Danielson serving. Work at the Fellows. Diving dig by Ka'aihui. Ball is put down nicely by Hartung.
And that is just an outstanding dig by Elizabeth Ka'aihui out of Punahou. The one-handed dig not only popped it up, but right to the spot, and Hartung finishes.
Danielson to serve, 10 serving 4 first set. Danielson gets it in, overpass. Webers is blocked. Mafua back set. Satele just with the push. Got that by Fellows.
Satele, known as one of the strongest players on the team in the weight room, just tips that ball right over the Boise State block.
Hawaii now leading the 11-4. Timeout has been called by Boise State.